Welcome to John Wagner's episode 36, Cooking with Jan. And remember, not every chicken sandwich is created equally. So let's start. And as I always say, hello, Jan.
Thank you, Mike. Hello, Mike, and welcome to all of you. Welcome back to Cooking with Jan. Today we're doing, as Mike mentioned, a delicious, crispy fried chicken sandwich with some homemade coleslaw to go with it. It's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun too. Before we get started, I just would like to make a dedication to one of my faithful viewers, Jesko Danilo. Jesko, vielen Dank für den Vorschlag. Jetzt zeigen wir dir dann dieses Sandwich und später kriegen wir auch die fachliche Meinung von Tim. Let's do mise en place. Let's look for ingredients for the fried chicken sandwich. And for my wife, I'm also doing the California chicken sandwich, which I did back in episode 18. So we have a lot of ingredients today. For the marinade, you have your bowl. I'm going to be taking 2 chicken breasts. Purists swear by chicken thighs. They say that it's tastier, but I prefer the breast because I like the firmness. It's going to go in the bowl, obviously, with the buttermilk. We're going to use 200 milliliters of buttermilk. With that marinade, we're going to have our spices. We have our salt, pepper, spicy paprika, sweet paprika, oregano, thyme, and also obligatory garlic powder. Also the flour. This is very important for the fried chicken sandwich. We're going to also spice our flour, which many skip, and that is actually the secret to a good sandwich. 500 milliliters of vegetable oil. I'm using rapeseed oil. Use any neutral oil, but make sure you don't fill your pot further than half of the pot because it's very, very hot and it might splash and it's very dangerous. We have our burger buns. I've also made my burger buns in the past, back in episode 12, I believe, when I did pulled pork, but we just bought some sesame buns. That's fine. We're going to make homemade coleslaw, and we're going to take a coleslaw. Okay, just for my English-speaking viewers, what I meant was cabbage, of course. White cabbage. The Germans call it Spitzkohl. We also have 1 carrot. We have some red onion that's going to go into the coleslaw. We're going to have tomato and some leaf lettuce. Then for the coleslaw, also there's going to be just a dash or 2 of lime, 200 grams of mayonnaise. Then we have 80 grams of whipping cream. We have some white wine vinegar that is going to go in the coleslaw dressing. And then we have 4 tablespoons or 50 grams of sugar, and then salt and pepper for our coleslaw dressing. For our crispy chicken sandwich, we have some ketchup, we have some mayonnaise, which we're going to mix together, put in some sriracha hot sauce in there, and some garlic powder. That is the secret sauce. The secret to a delicious crispy chicken sandwich is the marinade. You know, you can do it about an hour before, or a marinade that is the night before is even better. And it's very straight up. I mean, there are some basic ingredients that you use, but you can also vary it. So you take your 2 chicken breasts. In here for them, I have about 200 milliliters of buttermilk. That's crucial for your marinade, and also and you just have to cover them. I mean, if you had 4 chicken breasts or chicken thighs, then you would use 400 milliliters just to make sure that they're covered. And you cover them, and then you take, I'm going to take about a half teaspoon of salt. Yeah, a bit of pepper, just a few, not too much, never too much. Put in some spicy paprika, a few sprinkles in there, not too much. Put in some, this is why this is so much fun. You know, you can just create your own marinade, how you like. A little bit of sweet paprika, not too much. Also a few sprinkles, that's it. Then I also put in some garlic powder. That's actually obligatory for your marinade. And then if you want to, maybe actually more. If you want, you can also put in some oregano and thyme. Here also, some thyme. Germans say zack. And then you mix it around. And it's all you do, and that's going to go in the refrigerator, and it's just going to sit. And we're doing this an hour before we fry our chicken breast. Okay, our marinade with the 2 chicken breasts is getting ready for the frying. In the meantime, we're going to prepare our buns. I'm just going to do this in a very basic way. Use the toaster. Make sure you cut your buns carefully so that both sides are even. I put them on top here and I toast them. And just, there we go. You can also do it in a pan with some butter if you want to. Next thing is to make our secret sauce for our fried chicken burgers. All you have to do is take, I mean, there are so many variations on this, but this is kind of my basic sauce. Ketchup, about that much, equal parts, or maybe not. Well, however you like it. We'll do about equal portions. Again, I'm just eyeballing this. Put in some garlic powder, just a little, just a few, not much, just a little bit. So I think we're going to abandon this project because our sriracha sauce is no longer a sauce. It's some sort of glob. So that goes in here. Okay, the German chef Stefan Hensler has come to the rescue with his chili sauce. And like I said, you can use any hot sauce that you want to. Just put a little bit of chili sauce in there. Whisk it around. Let's see if I'm hot enough. Maybe, no. Just maybe a little bit of hot sauce though. Put it in there. Took out our chicken breasts from the marinade. Here they are. And the trick is not only to spice your chicken meat, but also your flour. So you take a little bit of salt. This is very, very important. Take a little bit of salt. Take a little bit of pepper. This is a very, very important step. Take a little bit of garlic powder, because the crust also has to be spicy. That's the trick. That's what they don't tell you at those fast food chains, how they do it. It's no big secret. Their crust is also spicy. Put a little bit of sweet pepper in there, a little bit of paprika as well. Just for fun, I'm also putting a little bit of onion powder, and then you mix it around. Gently, I mean, obviously, I only have a small plate here for this. Mix that around. Turn on our stove. And have that come to the desired temperature that we want. We take our chicken breast, right? And put it in our flour. Some also put in baking powder also into the flour, I've seen. Put that, make sure that everything is just nicely coated. I get my fingers all full of batter. That's okay for me, but others use gloves or they use tongs, however you want, but I don't really care. Taking our breast and just one, oh, it's over. Okay, now we have to check our oil, which we have fired up, and I have exactly 180. This is good. This is very, very good. 180. You have to separate them so they don't stick together. Make sure you find them. I found one, found the other, it's fine. And they're going to be about 4 minutes in total that we're going to fry them. We're going to turn them over after 2 minutes. Okay, I'm going to check them. See, they're brown already on one side, like this. So they're going to be turned over and fried on the other side. They're going to go in for just about a minute at most. They're on their way to being finished. 4 minutes have elapsed. All right. Yes. And there, if you turn this off. Now, of course, I put them on a towel. Take some of the excess fat off. Turn this off. And they are golden brown and they're ready to be served for our burger. Okay, so we're taking our chicken breasts out and ready to serve. And I just wanted to test their juiciness just to show that they're done. And they are. See that? Perfect. And that will now go to our guest, Tim, who's visiting with us this weekend. Put it in our... In fact, I think I'll even cut the sandwich for him if I can do this properly. I hope I can. Yes, I can. Also, das wird hier so vermischt. Ja. And now the moment of truth. My nephew, Tim, is going to try my crispy fried chicken sandwich. I hope the verdict is positive. What do you say, Tim? Yes.
Sehr lecker, Jen. Wunderbar.
Yeah? Good right temperature? Good crispiness?
Super.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to thank my friend Mike Rahm again for that wonderful intro. I'd like to thank Tim for being my taste tester and giving me the thumbs up. And I'd like to thank all of you for your support. We're almost at 100 subscribers. We're at 92 subscribers, only 8 more to go. And give me a thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe as I already mentioned. And as Jacques Pepin says, happy cooking. Here, this is the Germans call it Spitz, which is kind of a triangular Kraut ist slaw, which is a triangular slaw. Also für unseren amerikanischen Krautsalat haben wir schon alles geschnitten. Wir haben auch dann das Dressing drin. Salat mischen dann mit meinem wunderschönen Werkzeug von Carsten Steime. Dankeschön. Cooking with Jan.